Hi, I'm Michael Wan. Thanks for watching us today. Deep State is real. That is the subject of today's op-ed live. So it's all true. There is a deep state in the United States, and they wanted to bring down President Trump. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Former FBI acting director Andrew McCabe says DOJ, Department of Justice, discussed removing President Trump under the 25th Amendment. Andrew McCabe is a national disgrace. He was part of the most corrupt and most partisan leadership team in FBI history and America's history, and was fired for being dishonest under oath. They say he lacked candor. Okay, that means he perjured himself, which is illegal. So my question is this: what did President Barack Obama know? Did he oversee this whole illegal operation? How many people in the Justice Department knew about it, and what role did they all play to bring down the president? It seems that the Justice Department, including the higher echelons of the FBI, were the ultimate swamp machine. In short, what is arguably the greatest corruption scandal in the history of America remains unknown to at least half of the Americans, I believe. If you go international to other countries like South Korea, Japan, China, or Europe, I really wonder how many people know about all these stuffs, because they only translate mainstream media. The New York Times, the gray lady, the paper of record, as they say. I don't think they are the paper of record anymore. They are paper of propaganda. New York Times, Washington Post, WAPO, CNN, and the other usual suspects like Time Magazine, Newsweek, and so on. It is an outrage. This country is a banana republic. Yeah, make no mistake about it. It is a tragedy. It is a travesty. This should not happen to this great country. The reason why these kind of corruption just go without notice to the public is because of the equally corrupt media. Yeah, I said it. When it comes to American politics, it is a banana republic right here, right now. Well, I believe there is some hope. The McCabe issue came at the same day when William Barr was confirmed as the new Attorney General. Barr really has got to get to the bottom of this. I really plead him to once and for all to get all these deep state characters and put them to jail. This is our only chance to find back our republic. I think only under President Trump this can happen. If it was other establishment Republican presidents, this would never, I wouldn't even expect them to root out these deep state characters, these shadow government characters. It's because of President Donald Trump. He can do the righteous thing right here, right now. And under him, I really hope that William Barr would do that too. Because we believe that President Trump is a righteous person. I'm not talking about his personal life. I'm talking about his political life. The deep state plotted to swing an election and later remove a duly elected president. And this cannot stand. This cannot stand. We can't let these crooks, Andy McCabe, as you can see right now behind me, Andy McCabe, James Comey, Rod Rosenstein, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Sally Yates, they should be brought to justice and probably locked in jail. McCabe is a snake just like James Comey. These are just gangsters in suits. Andrew McCabe said that the 25th Amendment effort took shape immediately after Trump fired Comey in May of 2017. He also said that numerous people were involved, including Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. Rosenstein denies this whole thing, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it one bit. According to McCabe, Rosenstein met with McCabe and others and offered to wear a wire in meetings with Trump to get incriminating information. Some kind of information to prove that Trump is crazy and use the 25th Amendment to bring him out of the Oval Office. You know why I feel Rosenstein is lying? Because it was none other than Rod Rosenstein who appointed Special Counsel Robert Mueller in the first place. Rod Rosenstein is the ultimate crook. He demolished this great nation with a ridiculous nonsense unicorn probe. If I have to choose the ultimate villain in this whole entire sick story, it is Rod Rosenstein. It was him who ultimately decided to appoint Robert Mueller and in effect derailed this country to such a degree that I don't even recognize this once great nation anymore. Oh, there's another villain here too. He rivals Rod Rosenstein. Comey and his dirty crew used the unverified Christopher Steele dossier, which was funded by Hillary Clinton's campaign, to get a secret court warrant to spy on the Trump campaign. And FBI text messages, you remember all the text messages between Lisa Page and Peter Strzok, and they had to share all these information with POTUS. President of the United States wanted to know everything, which means that probably Obama spied on Trump, right? And probably Obama should be investigated about that, right? And there are so many people in California and New York and these democratic states that don't see that. You know, probably they support these corruption. That's the only way I can see it. If you are a righteous person, you're supposed to demand answers. You're supposed to ask President Obama, hey, did you spy on Trump? Was it all planned? Who was involved? Andrew McCabe, Rod Rosenstein, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, does it end there, or are there more people out there? You know, it's because of the corrupt media that so many people do not know about these truths, which is a travesty in itself. So FBI text messages, along with congressional testimony, confirms that the same agents probing Trump were simultaneously involved in the Clinton email investigation and decided to go easy on her because they thought she would be their next boss. Their next boss meaning the next president. So can you see this? Can you see what's happening right now? Lisa Page, Peter Strzok especially, the lead investigator who investigated Hillary Clinton email scandal, he was the one who led the investigation of Trump-Russia collusion. Do you see the ridiculous thing that's going on here? Do you see the impact of it? Have you ever read it from the New York Times or Washington Post or CNN about what I'm just telling you right now? These are real news, okay? Not the news that's coming out of NY2 or CNN. And but you know, in spite of all that, I have hope. In spite of all that, I have hope. Why? Because William Barr, our new AG, our new Attorney General, testified that he was shocked when he saw such blatant evidence of bias against Trump and promised to investigate the investigators. Yes, we need that. We need to investigate the investigators. We need to investigate Robert Mueller, James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, all of these crooks. We need to investigate them and bring them to justice. Robert Mueller, wasn't he involved in the Uranium One scandal? Isn't he scared about it if there's going to be an investigation about it? Robert Mueller let it all happen, right? When Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation, got $145 million from 9 Russians and in return gave 20% of American uranium to Russia. So who's really responsible with the Russia collusion? It's not Trump, it's Hillary, okay? That's the fact. That is just cold, hard fact, okay? So please, Mr. Barr, please get to the bottom of all this. So Rosenstein, I want to also add some more information so that our viewers can clearly understand what's going on in the United States. So Rod Rosenstein, it was him recommending Trump to fire James Comey. Then Rosenstein used the firing as a pretext for appointing Mueller. Something is really not right here, okay? He also signed the final secret court application to spy on the Trump campaign. Right now, in America, everything depends on Barr. Well, that's our show for today. Our show is not about left or right. It's about being right or wrong. To stay up to date with our latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.